Now you guys have seen my videos, and maybe you've even seen a lot of Girl Defined's videos. So you know the shit they be preaching. Especially when it comes to pre-marriage and how you're supposed to act while dating or engaged to somebody. And I've ranted and railed against it, but surely these girls aren't fucking hypocrites. But then I watched this newest video that they put out. It's just Bethany and her dude. And Bethany and her dude aren't married yet. But I'm pretty much 100% convinced he giving her the D. What is up, you heathens and demons? Welcome back to The Raging Atheist. I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and today I want to give you guys a conspiracy theory. Now, I know what you're going to say, Nakasuchi, you're supposed to be about the truth, and I think this is truth. I'm going to give you evidence. And it's okay when the right-wingers do it, when Alex Jones fucking does it, or Ben Shapiro, or Jordan Peterson, so why can't I give you guys a conspiracy theory? And my conspiracy theory is that old Bethany getting a dick. Now, it wasn't that long ago that I posted my video, Bethany Has a Hickey and Other Stuff. And I think it was pretty apparent that Bethany had a hickey, which completely goes against the shit that she be preaching to her teeny bopper fans, to her cult bunny fans. You know, and I took a lot of shit for that. How do you know? And I didn't know. You know, I was just speculating. And there's going to be a lot of speculation in this video. Because why the fuck not? I think it's very apparent if you watch this new video that Bethany has out with her boy, that they are very intimate and they are breaking the things that Girl Defined preaches about quite out in the open. But before I give you what I think is my definitive proof of this, being somebody that doesn't know them at all, doesn't know Bethany, I've never spoken to Bethany, I've never spoken with the girls of Girl Defined, never corresponded with them at all. This is just pure speculation based on the video that we're about to watch. Now let's get into it.
Girl Defined for a while, or been following me, you have probably, I know some of you have said like, wow, it's been so fun to follow along on the journey, and after all these years you actually get into a relationship and then get engaged. And so for those of you who have been following Girl Defined or following my journey for like years now, I'm super excited that I get to share this moment with y'all. And those of you who are just newer to Girl Defined or newer to our story, we're super excited that you're here too, because we want to keep sharing.
So if you've been following Girl Defined for a while, or been following me talking about Girl Defined, exposing Girl Defined, you would know that they preach that before marriage, you really need to practice some tight rules when it comes to dating or being engaged. You really need to watch the touching. You need to watch being alone with said person. All these fucking rules. And this shit right here just proves that they don't live by any of it.
So.
Yeah, this has been a long time coming, has it not?
Has it not?
Hey,
it has.
How old are you? 29 years, and this is the first time this happened. That's right. That's right. It's a
That's
big
true.
deal.
I've never had one of these. So, oh, y'all, I cannot wait to tell you the story and for us to share. But I just want to make sure that hopefully
I'm gonna do this a little bit.
You're gonna move it a little bit.
Just a little bit this way.
Okay, and just don't want it to be leaning like this.
I mean, doesn't Bethany's boy, just to get off topic for a moment, doesn't he just appear weird to you? Like his mannerisms, the way he smiles, just, you know, it just sticks out his whole fucking face. I find it really weird, like just fucking odd. I would not like this dude if I met him and I didn't know anything about him, and you know, not pushing my atheism or none of that shit. Just met him at a bar or something. I'd be like, something wrong with this motherfucker.
True. Yeah. We are thrilled. This
Okay.
is an absolute, okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, you're still
This
talking.
is a thrill. It's so great. All right. Do you want to start?
So what do you think?
Yeah, I think that we should tell them the story.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, y'all. We're gonna tell you the whole story from
Beginning
yeah
to end.
from the beginning to the end. And so the
yeah,
beginning starts with him.
I mean, seriously, I really don't see what Bethany sees in this dude. Kind of weird, kind of a dork, and I don't know, they just don't really look well together, in my opinion. That's just me. But I promise, we're gonna get to my proof. But I mean, just look how familiar they are. I mean, they are breaking the rules that Girl Defined preaches almost every fucking video. They're breaking it, and I don't see any of their Tinny Bopper fans calling them on their shit. I don't see that. I don't see that. So it's expected of you to live modestly and to live pure. But Bethany can be a hoe? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This is on y'all.
Because he's the one that decided that he wanted to keep. I was excited and he kept wanting to be excited, so.
All right, here's how it goes. About 2 months into our relationship, give or take.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact day, but I think somebody wrote it in her journal.
I have it somewhere.
Yeah. I told Bethany, we were at a wonderful, authentic Thai restaurant, as you do, and I told her that I wanted to marry her, and that I was sure. And I was very, very specific about that, and that was a definite update or upgrade in our relationship and just the way we were talking.
I mean, I literally don't give a shit about any of the things they're saying. All I care about is their blatant hypocrisy and the flashiness of their wealth. And what do you mean? What do you mean? Just look at it. Just be observant of what you're seeing, and you will see opulent wealth. And it's apparent. And you know, it might be okay for them to live their lifestyle knowing that they've got a safety net of that wealth. But when you speak to just normal people, this lifestyle, to live by these unlivable standards that are just ridiculous because God doesn't exist. But you expect them to live by standards that you don't really have to live by. And even if you do, you have that safety net when shit fucks up. I mean, and I really hope this doesn't happen. I ain't wishing this on you. But let's say your new husband starts beating your fucking ass and you leave him. You have that safety net, right? To where a lot of normal people are gonna get into their marriage and listen to you and you tell them not to leave, even though you would probably leave that situation. You see what I'm trying to say here?
And so that kind of started it all, because the whole point of that stage of the relationship before engagement was to figure out whether or not we should be married. So about 2 months or less, I feel like it was less.
Pretty fast.
And I have had it all figured out. I definitely wanted to marry her, and now it was just a matter of getting on the same page about that.
And you weren't, at that point, you weren't asking me to marry you.
Was not saying, yeah, no, not at the Thai restaurant. Please.
He wasn't saying like,
I don't know. I think both of them hot. Now, I smoke me some weed, and I can usually tell when people are stoned. And these people are acting like they stoned.
We had a couple things that we wanted to do before we got engaged. So even though I had expressed to her my desire to be married to her, and that I was sure, we were reading books, going to classes, like pre-engagement counseling, stuff like that.
Lots of things.
A lot of things like that. And
so good though. I really loved it.
Yeah, highly recommended. And
I mean, do you fucking hear that shit? Going to pre-engagement classes and counseling, and I mean, how much money you got? I mean, normal people don't got money for that type of shit. And you know old boy didn't like it. You know old boy was like, this is stupid as fuck. You could read it all over his face. He like got sober for a moment and you could see like, yeah, that shit was stupid. You know? But Bethany, loved it. She loved it. You know she did. Cause now she can push this shit onto her fucking teeny bopper fan base and maybe catch an endorsement, a sponsorship or some shit.
I've grown. If you go back to a few months ago, I wasn't this convinced that this is a great way to do relationships. I really think that this is great. You know, I thought it was one way that, you know, this is the way we're doing it, but I really think that this has created a strength in our relationship. But that's off the point.
I like that point. That was a good one.
Point.
Yeah.
The point is, Bethany getting dicked. Now, it's time for me to just give you my proof. And it is how physical they're being in this video. Going against everything they've ever preached. But there's a level of intimacy that they are exuding that gives it away. I mean, just look at how close they are, how they're holding hands. But most importantly, look at how many times Bethany just putting her titties all up in old boy's arm. Now, if she was still a virgin and they hadn't been getting physically intimate, I would ascertain that she would not be doing that. That she would be keeping her distance. But they are showing a familiarity with each other that people that have been in physical relationships can see. I can see it. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. I want to hear it. And I know a bunch of you Christians are going to say it, but I want to hear from my logical people. Am I just, I don't know what the word is. Am I reaching here? I don't think so. I think that this is apparent hypocrisy, and it needs to be called the fuck out. And I'm the Raging Atheist. That's what the fuck I do. So until next time, if you like my videos, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Share me on your social media. Comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about my conspiracy theory, Bethany getting a D. I'll see you soon.